Hi and welcome back to iShare Buddy UK YouTube channel. My name's Kevin and today, Saturday evening, it's just gone 5 o'clock PM and I'm on my way to Birmingham Airport. Picking up at Birmingham Airport, flight's due in at 20 to 8. I've checked and it's on time and he's going back down to Penarth. So I can't do all this on one trip. Or I probably could if I filled up to 100%. I might just about squeeze in the round trip, but I'm not going to. I'm at 83%. I did fill up to 95% earlier today because I had a Cardiff to Bristol Temple Meads to do. And I came home, had something to eat, did a bit of shopping, and now I'm back out to do this Birmingham Airport to Penarth. So I'm going to go up to the NEC where there's a big BP Superhub station. Whether or not you have to pay to get in and money on top and you'll charge on top, I don't know. I think it's in the NEC car park, so you may have to pay to get in, but it's going to be worth it just to see. I won't do that normally though. Normally what I'd do is I'd stop off at Solihull and top up at the Tesla station at the Tesla Superstore there. But this one, BP Superhub, I'm going to give it a go, see what it's like. I've got my RFID card with me, so it should be on the Uber subscription rates. And I believe, though I don't know yet because I haven't had any invoices through, I believe I'm on £250 a month free charging for 3 months. Because when they sent me the RFID card, they sent me a little leaflet saying claim your £250 a month for the next 3 months. So that's pretty good, especially as they haven't yet activated this car. All the documents have gone through, no problem with all of the documents. But the issue is, they haven't activated it, so I can't go on Uber just yet. But I'm so loaded with airport ones anyway. I mean, last week I was down £150 on the week because I had no Uber. But I've pretty much made up a lot of that with the taking an extra airports and a little bit of Bolt. So I'm only down 150 a week. So I'm not too concerned financially. But yep, let's get off to Birmingham, the NEC, and get into this supercharge. I'm hoping that this plane isn't going to be delayed today because I've got quite an early start tomorrow morning. I only picked up this Birmingham Airport job about an hour ago, so I didn't really plan for it. I planned for tomorrow, where I've got to be in Bridgend for 8 o'clock in the morning to go out to Bristol Airport, and then I've got a 3-hour wait at Bristol Airport to come back and take passengers down to Blackwood, 1 drop, and Aberdare, 2nd drop. So I should be finished, hopefully, tomorrow by about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock latest, and have an early day. I think I've got a couple of local jobs booked in for Monday, but not a lot on Monday, because at the moment I'm revising for my second and final exam for my tourist guide badge. So hopefully that will go well on Tuesday. I'll pass, and then within a couple of weeks or a couple of months they're going to do all the assessments and stuff, and I should then be the official tourist guide for Newport. Taxi tours, here we come. So Newport up to Birmingham Airport, the NEC car park and the BP Supercharger hub is spot on 100 miles, and I've got 251 in the battery. And then from Birmingham Airport down to Penarth it's about 158. So I could, theoretically, top the car up to 100% before leaving, and I should have just enough charge to do the trip, and then just fill up after I've dropped the passengers off at Penarth. But I don't like running while the skin on my teeth. I'd much rather get there 40 minutes early, go around the supercharger, and bung on 100 miles, 150 miles in the clock. So I've got plenty to spare. Now, the other big thing about this job is that it's 3 passengers with 3 suitcases. So I'll be interested to see if we can get them all in the back of the car. Should be able to. I did 3 big lads the other day with their kit bags going up to Sandhurst Army College, and the bags fitted in okay, but they did fit in. So hopefully these are not oversized suitcases, and we should be okay. If not, the passengers will all squeeze in the back, and I'll put one of the suitcases on the front seat and do it that way. Or the other thing I can do with this car is I can push the back seats forward about 3 inches. So I'll lose a little bit of leg room, but give me back an extra 3 inches in the back of the car. And the biggest problem with this car is the slant on the back roof. It means I can't stack up suitcases as well as you can do in an estate. Estates are far better, far easier to stack up. I've had a Peugeot 308, and I've got 4 full-size suitcases in a Peugeot 308 stacked up vertically on the side. No problem. Can't do it with this sort of car. It's a hatchback. Makes it a lot difficult. So the plane is due to land at 20 to 8. I'm due to get to this BP hub at 6:45. So I've got an hour and to charge up, plenty of time. And it's going to be a few minutes anyway for them to get through luggage. Unfortunately, it's a meet and greet, so I have to be in the terminal. Never picked up at Birmingham Airport before, so it's going to be interesting to see how I find out where to park, but plenty of time. We seem to be moving along quite nicely at the moment, now to the M50, heading up towards the M5 and then the M42, I guess, takes us back to the NEC. Just a quick update on the last video where I did an update on all the apps. I've now gone live on Taxi Code. So Taxi Code, there was a delay with going live because they've been around a while, but they've only ever worked with big companies, and then they feed their jobs into taxi dispatch systems like iCabby. So as a sole operator, I had no dispatch system, so they didn't really take on sole operators. What they do now, they've updated the system to be able to put that into effect. But there was a little bit of a delay because there were some last minute glitches, and so the launch was delayed for a couple of weeks, I think it was. But it's all live now, all raring to go, so just waiting for the jobs to come in from Taxi Code. My car's still set as non-active with Minicab IT, or Minicab it, not quite sure which one it is. So we'll have to wait to see as to when that comes through, and whether we can get some jobs from there. But it's all going very well at the moment. It's all going very well. Jobs are coming in. Busy time of year for airport taxis, so it's not too much of a concern that I've lost Uber. I'm not going to pull my account off Uber just yet because I get my free subscription to BP, and I've got £750 worth of refuelling to do first. But hopefully they will at some stage in the future activate the car. If not, I'll just take the app off. It's one less app on the phone because there's so many on there now. Well, this is all very nice. Plane's due in at 7:45. I'm here now at 10 to 7, so I've got an hour to spare, so I'm just charging up. Might take up to 100%, maybe not. Not 2 kilowatts, going quite well. I'm halfway fully charged anyway. But very nice, look. Big station, all undercover. And just ahead of there is a Starbucks. So I might go and get myself a cup of coffee after I've caught up on a little bit of paperwork. So yeah, it is pretty impressive, this BP Pulse Hub is. Don't need to pay to come in. Not many around at all. But it is early evening, so I think all of the main events of the day have finished. I think they've got the garden show here at the moment. And the evening shows haven't yet begun. So we're in that sort of lull period where things go a little bit quiet. But I might just finish off this paperwork and then go and get myself a coffee from Starbucks and chill out a bit. I've got 36 minutes to fully charged and 45 minutes to when the plane lands. Yeah, I'll also figure out where I'm going to pick these passengers up from. I think car park 1 is the usual place for pickups. I'll just check the website, the Birmingham Airport website, and see where's a good location to pick them up from. But I'm hoping the plane's going to come in fairly quickly. It's coming from Dubai. If you can get through customs and passports in about 30 minutes, which I hope, because it's not Heathrow, so it could get quite quick. Be away for 8:15. You're looking at about 3 hours, 8:15, 9, 10, 11. I want to be home by midnight. That's my target. We'll see if it happens or not. Well, that's an easy one to do. I'm straight out of the Weston, even up for about 20 minutes. I was in the car park for, came out. Just dropped over at Penarth. Very easy, nice run. It's now 20 to 11. So I'll be back home by about 11. I've got 136 miles left in the tank. So I don't have enough tomorrow without charging up. So I think what I might do is go tonight. I'm going down to the Tesla Cardiff superchargers. And I'm going to blast it up to 80% tonight. And that will give me enough to do all the work tomorrow, which is just those 2 jobs. Pick it up at Bridgend, out to Bristol Airport, then wait for Bristol Airport back to Blackwood and Aberdare. They'll do that without any sort of problems. But today it ain't been too bad, really. I mean, I've got 50%, it's saying, 50% battery, but 135 miles. Yeah, it's not working out quite well. Certainly haven't got enough to do the job by the time I get home. And the Tesla supercharger is on the way. So let's go out and fill it up. But that BP Pulse Superhub at Birmingham Airport is very nice. Very fast charge. I was hitting, 110? Them 150 kilowatt chargers. So 110, it's not too bad. I had a cup of coffee. And I'll remember that place for when I do Birmingham Airport pickups, because it's a nice place to park up for about an hour. Because obviously if you charge up to 100%, that last 15% can get quite slow. Which is perfect if you load it a little early. Because it's a good option for a car park. Right, we're here, Tesla charger. It's 11:05. So I've got 17 minutes to an 80% charge, and that'll be fine for tomorrow. So let's sort that out. Those last customers were my perfect customers. A young father with his 2 kids. They got in the car, they went to sleep, and slept all the way. My perfect customers. They'd had a long flight there. They'd come from Australia, and there was a delay for 8 hours at Dubai. So they were well shattered, but we got them home safely. So, just tomorrow to do, and then I've got Monday off, Tuesday off, and I think I'm going to have Wednesday off. I haven't been fishing for ages, so I might shoot off and do some of that. So there we go, a normal 97 kilowatt. We got 17 minutes to 80%, and that's going to be sufficient. As you can see, I've put on some miles this week, 1,328. So anything over 1,000 miles a week, I pay 20p a mile on. But it's not as bad as it sounds, because that amount actually goes into a kitty and it gets knocked off the length of the lease. So if I'm doing 30% regularly going over my limit and I'm paying, about £20, at 100, 20, 40, 60. If say I'm paying £60 a week extra, that £60 a week comes off the lease, the value of the lease. So it might bring it down to, from 3 years, 5 months, down to maybe 3 years, less than 3 years. So I'm not too fussed about paying a little bit of extra mileage charge. I know it will be a bit tight. So that's it. Thanks for watching. As I say, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Happy driving and make that profit. And I'll try and get a video out next week. This one will go out tomorrow, which is Sunday. If I don't get time tomorrow afternoon, then I'll push it out on Monday. Okay, it's Sunday, and obviously I didn't upload this. Just a quick note. I had morning airport up to Bristol Airport and 3-hour wait before going back. So I thought I'd come down to Weston Super Mare, which I normally do and have that sort of 3-4 hour difference, for some lunch and a walk. Unfortunately, I've just gone on the app and I just want to do a quick recharge, and there is nowhere in Weston Super Mare less than 85-95p a kilowatt hour. It's all InstaVolt, and I'm not paying that sort of price. There's 150 kilowatt charge for BP Pulse about 2-3 miles out, so I'll head up to there. But in future, when I have a big break between these airport ones, I'm not coming to Weston Super Mare again. I'll go over to Cribbs Causeway and have lunch at Cribbs Causeway, where at least there's a couple of Tesla chargers over there, so I'll have to charge up at an affordable rate. But no way am I charging up in Weston Super Mare. No, 85 and 95p kilowatt hour I'm not. So that's a quick shout out and a quick warning. If you are sort of planning on coming to Weston Super Mare for a break in between your jobs, there's no affordable chargers here at all. Okay, so here we are at the Miller and Carter Steakhouse pub. It's the only BP Pulse fairly close to Weston Super Mare, and unfortunately it's just a 50 kilowatt charger, which means I'm pulling in 37 kilowatts and it's going to take me almost an hour to get to 80%. So it's not great. That's the way Weston is. So my recommendation is, unless you've got a lot of money to spare and a lot of money to burn on InstaVolt and avoid Weston Super Mare. You're going to have real difficulties charging up at a reasonable price.